The S-Regimen. Soup, shows, sister hugs, and sleep.
Sip, give me back my phone! Nuh-uh, no phones today, Pip. You're sick and Mom said it's my job to make sure that you rest since she's busy. That means no phones, lots of blankets, and lots of watching cartoons with your big sister on the couch. That's not fair! I'm gonna be sick forever and a half! I wanna watch you drop before then. Well, then I guess you should hurry up and get better by getting lots of rest. I won't let Mom down, Pip, and I won't let you down either.
Pip Petal smiled weakly to herself as she shuffled along the corridors of the palace's lower floors. Congestion and cold chills had robbed her of the spring in her step, but going at a slower pace had given her all the more time to reminisce. The further she ventured, the more vivid her memory seemed to get.
Zip, let go of me! It's the S-Regimen, Pip. Soup, shows, sister hugs, and sleep. We're 3 out of 4 now. I don't want to sleep right now though, Zip, and you can't make me. True, but I can hold on to you until you get tired. Step 3 doesn't have a time limit, sis, and neither does looking out for you. You're not looking out for me, you're being a pest! Let go! Oh, what? You don't want to cuddle with your big sister? Oh, you're hurting my feelings, Pip. Well, that's fine. I can do my job with or without appreciation.
Pip stopped before a wide metal grate. Carefully sliding it aside, she summoned the weighted basket elevator from down below with a flip of a switch. She scanned the dim, open chamber while she waited. Cool, stagnant air wafted up to meet her, carrying the itchy smell of dust and metal with it. She wrinkled her nose. It wasn't until she stepped into the lift and felt it sink that her sister's vibrant mane caught her eye. Zip was on the far side of the room, encircled by blackboards filled with equations, and hunched over a collection of books and papers. Pip frowned. Heat surged in her chest. She imagined sweeping the entire pile on the floor just to see her sister's face.
Alright, sis. What's up next? Oh, can we watch My Petit Pony? There are new episodes. Whatever you want, Pip. I'm on big sister duty right now. You're stuck with me no matter what you pick. Zip?
2 snowy ears perked right up. Zip turned in her chair, setting down a book on an aerodynamic friction.
Pip? What are you doing down here?
Pip exited the lift and stepped closer. She scowled at the haphazardly stacked books, notepads, and food cart wrappers littered across her sister's desk. When she sniffed and let out a small cough, Zip raised a brow.
I just wanted to see what you're up to, Zip. Really? That doesn't sound like you at all. Is there something you need? No?
Pip muttered, looking away.
I can be curious. It's not like you ever talk about what you do down here, and you've never invited me down here before. You're right, I haven't. I distinctly remember you saying you hated all the dust and didn't want to come down here.
Pip's head snapped up.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't...
Another cough cut her off. Zip furrowed her brow and fully spun around in her chair.
Pip, are you feeling alright? You don't look so good. Pip, are you feeling better yet? You better be, or we're gonna watch the next season too. Am I feeling alright?
Pip repeated. Her sister blankly stared back at her. The heat in her chest surged again.
No, Zip. I'm not feeling alright, actually. I've been sick for 2 days and have barely left the palace. Funny how you haven't noticed. It's almost like you haven't been upstairs all week. Pip, I remember a time when my pain in the neck sister was always around, making sure I got plenty of rest when I was feeling crummy. But never mind that, I don't even see her anymore. She's always off in the mountains or hiding away down here working on who knows what.
A shaken, teary voice made itself known, and it pulled Zip out of her chair. She timidly lifted a hoof towards her sister, but retreated. The outburst had yet to finish.
I'd like to at least see my sister at breakfast, or have her come into the lounge sometimes and watch TV with me like she used to. I don't think it's too much to ask for, to want to see her now and then.
Pip's cheeks flared red as she sniffled and hiccuped through her tears. She hastily wiped her face with a hoof, but it did a little good. Her sister's face now reflected her distress, and it only made the tears come faster.
What's so important about all of this, Zip? What could possibly need your attention this much? It's like you don't even live here anymore!
She paused and stared down at the floor. Tear droplets stained an otherwise immaculate layer of dust.
Is this about me? Or Mom? Pip, no.
Zip moved her body before her words, crossing the room in an instant.
It's not like that at all. Not like that? Well, what is it like then, Zip?
Zip sighed. She sat back on her haunches and outstretched her wings, all the while offering Pip a warm, inviting look.
I'll tell you, but you have to come here first.
Pip stubbornly held her ground, but Zip smiled and faltered. Her wings curled and flexed, beckoning the young Pegasus over.
Seriously? What makes you think I want to hug you right now? Well, I'd like a hug.
Zip said quietly.
You're stressing me out, Pip. I can only take so much crying, and you know that I've never been good at comforting with words. Your sister only has so many tricks up her wing.
Zip curled her feathers again, and Pip's lip quivered. Just like that, her facade collapsed, and she trotted forward. She hugged her sister tight, clutching her as if she's afraid that she might disappear at any moment. Painted wings wrapped around her in response, pulling her into awaiting hooves.
I love you and Mom. That's never been in question, Pip. Then why are you never around anymore?
Zip buried her muzzle in her sister's mane.
I'm doing research,
she said. Her tone had grown fragile and quiet.
Research? For what? For myself. But also for every pony else. I feel trapped, Pip. I feel claustrophobic all the time, and I hate it. I've been looking for a way to stop that. You mean how you want to fly?
Zip nodded.
And I guess I feel alone too. I feel like I'm the only Pegasus who can't live without flight, the only one even bothering to search for it. It doesn't help that you and Mom are content to pretend like we already know the answer, telling every pony only we can fly. Zip, Mom's just trying to keep every pony from being upset that no pony can fly. I'm not putting hooves right now, Pip. This isn't about that. It's just hard being around you and Mom, faking something I wish I could actually do. That I wish we all could do. I'd rather spend my time looking for a real way to fly.
Pip sniffed again, and it drew Zip's wandering gaze. She smiled, and with a simple shake of her body, jostled her sister and prompted a laugh.
But maybe I've been a little too absorbed in it lately if I'm making my sister miss me, huh?
Pip nodded. Her tears had subsided, but they had been replaced by a dull headache. She pressed her face in her sister's chest.
Is that why you're always going into the mountains? Are you gliding or something? Parkour, actually, but yeah, same reason you're thinking of. For a few moments, it feels like I'm flying with every jump. Getting pretty good at it, too.
They said nothing for a time. Pip repositioned herself in her sister's hooves, wedging ever tighter between feathers and coat and wrapping her tail around them both.
I'm sorry, sis.
Zip mumbled.
I didn't think you'd notice me being down here so much. I guess I should have told you what's been going on with me sooner. To be honest, I didn't know at first. Between the pipsqueaks and all my performances, I'm always so busy. But this is the third time I've been sick and you haven't been around. I've gotten so used to us spending time together whenever I'm not feeling well. Like we did all the time when we were little.
Zip donned a smirk.
Oh, so as soon as you realized I wasn't lining up to take care of you anymore, you panicked. Got it. No, shut up.
Pip giggled, nudging Zip with her head.
We just had a ritual going on and I realized I missed it, and you a lot. Watching stuff with you always made being sick so much more bearable. The S-Regimen, right? How'd it go again? Soup, shows, sister hugs, and sleep. Right. Well, you've got hugs now. Is this the part where you ask me to make soup for you too? Or did you just want to watch something together? What? Right now? But aren't you too busy rediscovering flights?
Zip chuckled.
A day off wouldn't hurt. Besides, it looks like I started neglecting some big sister responsibilities somewhere along the way. I suppose I can give you an afternoon or two. Oh, Zip.
Pip cooed. She hugged her sister tighter.
Some soup would be nice, yeah. Maybe some eggs and hash browns too, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, and could you poach the eggs? They're my absolute fave. Hang on, where are all these add-ons coming from? I didn't sign up for this.
Zip teased, tickling her sister with her multicolored feathers to elicit further giggles.
I see what this is. You just want to get dotted on and have me make food for you because the cooks aren't back until dinner. Zip, I'm sick. Of course I'm gonna ask you to do it.
Pip did her best to fend off the assailing huff.
And stop that, you're gonna make me cough more.
Shared laughter filled the room. For several minutes more, the two sat together in a long overdue hug.
So, do you think you can weather the trip back upstairs, princess? Or do you need me to drag you up there? I'm fully on board for the latter myself.
Pip scoffed. She spotted her sister's blatant, almost hopeful grin and scoffed louder. They made their way towards the elevator together.
I think I'll manage. Besides, I have to let some pony get started on making soup, don't I? Oh, is it just soup again? What happened to the 3-course breakfast? Cancelled for now. There's actually something else I want you to do while I find a show to watch. And that is? To get the big fluffy comforter off my bed and bring it downstairs. Pip, that thing is as big as the couch, if not bigger.
Pip grinned.
Yeah? It'll be fantastic, Pip. We're gonna be so cozy.
Zip forced a laugh as she stepped into the lift.
Horse feathers, what have I got myself into?
Have some small bloopers just for the road.
I feel claustrophobic all the time, and I hate it.
Well, fuck you.
And stop that! You're gonna make me come!
No, I didn't mean to say that! That is fantastic, and I can only imagine the next half of it is going to be superb. Because, my god, the way NavelColt makes stories is astounding. I've never been more excited to read a story in a long time. Anyways, enough of my blabbering, and let's get on to our magnificent donators. Top donators are 630, J10Man, Darkside, Only One Thing, and Ceru Orion. Rayden, Narwhals, Blackmoonheart, Pastel Skies, Austin Rolan, Stu Hex, Sword Brother and Mordred, Omicron, Lyrae, Will, Chris, Twinkie, Zaza, Riot Soul, Iron Sky, Badass Waffle, Shadow Moon, Luigi88, and many more awesome people. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and live life to the fullest.